Isha. Hey, birthday girl. Let's wait till others join us. Thank you. I'm glad I'm audible. I think I can hear it. Okay, we're going to wait for more people to join us. Hey guys, how are you all doing? Please let me know if you're here by dropping a hi. The hi and hello. Okay. Hey guys, so now we have people here. Um, Good evening to all of you. I'm Adeline Castino, Liva Miss Diva Universe 2020, and I'm here for a very special cause. And I'm going to be speaking about my health and fitness during this quarantine time. Thank you so much to eMediHealth for having me here, and I'm sure we're going to have a very good journey. If you have any questions relating to health and fitness, drop them below. I'll be answering the questions that are posted by Abhishek. Okay, I'm doing good, Abhishek. I'm really happy to be here. We've been having a lot of practice with testing for the technology. I'm really happy that we're finally here and we are finally able to do this. To everyone watching, please drop a hi. So Abhishek is asking me, how is the lockdown treating me? Lockdown has been hard for all of us, but it's taught me a lot of lessons, and it's taught me patience. It's taught me perseverance, and I feel when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. So at this moment, we are just focusing on our training, focusing on being better ourselves, and helping people around us. So that's the entire aim. Thank you for the question. How are you guys doing in the lockdown? Okay, I can see more people are joining in. So we've just started with the live. You guys can drop down your questions for me and I'll be happy to answer them. We're talking about health and fitness, and as we all know, health and fitness is such an important part right now because of what we are going through. Because when you focus on your health and fitness, it's not only on the physical aspect of it, but it also gives your mental self a lot of things to aim on, to keep a goal on. So that really helps you even mentally. Hi, Aparnika. Okay, so how am I utilizing this time? So especially, I think 80% of my time goes in, sitting with myself and understanding it is that I really want from this time, learning the things that I like learning. We have our sessions, we have our fitness sessions, we have a workout session in the morning. I get up and I start with my workout session. There's Pilates, we do body weight training because we can't go to the gym right now, so we're doing body weight training at home because it's so important to be fit. We're keeping up with the diet, and guys, diet is the most important thing, if you agree with me, because if you're working really hard, if you're putting a lot of energy in your workout but you're not eating right to sustain that, it's going to be a waste. So whenever you think fitness, think 70% food and 30% workout. I'm also having sessions, speech sessions I'm having, which I thoroughly enjoy, because it's fun. We get to we read new poems. There's a lot of things that I'm learning speech wise, and we have personality sessions, ramp walk sessions. So these are the things that I'm keeping myself acquainted with. Okay, our next question is. How has your journey been so far towards stepping to the Miss Universe crown? It's a very unique journey. I never imagined preparing for this 2 years. I never imagined that we would have, in fact, globally have to go through this, this scenario that we're going through. But everything in life, every problem in life comes out with the learning. And during this time I've learned that there are some things that are more important than we usually think. We usually sit and crib about small things, but we don't realize how much we have. So this time has given me ample amount of time to to see about the things that I have and be grateful for them. So I'm really happy about that. And and I've got a lot of time to interact with all the people around, with my online family that's present here. Thank you so much, guys, for coming. So it's been a very blissful time, and I really pray for people out there who are going through such a difficult time right now, and all the health workers, all the frontliners that are helping to make the situation better. But guys, don't lose hope. We need. This is the time we all need to be together, uplift each other's spirits, be motivated yourself, empower yourself so you can empower somebody else. And together we can get through this phase safe, sound, and happy. Hi, Kritika. Okay, Kritika is asking me, how are you keeping yourself fit during this lockdown period? Share some fitness tips. One fitness tip that I follow is always have a goal. If you think about fitness, we humans are designed in the way that we start working only if we have a goal. That goal can be your physical self. That goal can be increasing your stamina, whatever it is. Because motivation dies out, but if you keep yourself disciplined enough to follow each day, I have this principle that says, even if you don't, on the days that you don't feel like working out, just show up to the place to work out. Just show up and just do what is required to be done, and then things will work out for you. But one more thing that I would like to add is focus on your food. Make sure you're not eating something, and especially this is a time that people resort to stress eating. They eat stuff just to satisfy their stress levels. So make sure keep a conscious watch that you're not doing the same, and you're not ingesting food just to keep your stress level down. Very important. And include carb. Eat a balanced meal. Include carb, protein, everything in your diet. And you need to also make sure that you're not having much movement during this time, since we are all in a lockdown. Be very wise of what you eat, because we're not having much of movement unless you're somebody who works out twice a day. Then the picture is different. Okay, Abhishek is asking me, so talking about your good health, what kind of diet and nutrition you follow to stay fit? Tell us some important tips and routine you follow. So my diet is made by my dietitian from Reset, and together we have made a very balanced meal, because it's very important to have balanced meals. Sometimes what happens is people think if you only eat proteins or if you only eat fats, that does it. But it's very important to have a wholesome meal. I start with idli. I'm somebody who loves South Indian food, so I'd start with idli, masala dosa, with coconut chutney being my favorite, in the morning, because that's a perfect amount of carbs. So in between, maybe I'll have a green juice. Okay, so that's my tip. It really helps with the skin if you have, a vegetable juice like a green juice or a carrot and a radish juice. It really helps. And for lunch, I would have neer dosa. I don't know whether many of you know what neer dosa is. It's a milk, it's like a milk pancake made, and I have it with egg curry, or I'll have it with some pulses. That's my lunch. And during the afternoon time, I would take a sip from green tea with some, with some dates, anything that's sweet. And I like to go really light on dinner, because I would have a bowl of vegetable and a bowl of soup. So yeah, that's my entire course for a day. Hi Karthik. Thank you so much for coming here, Karthik. Thank you, Kritika. I hope I've answered your question. And one tip that I would like to give is, like, drink ample amount of water. Sometimes we feel that we are very hungry and we want to eat something, but sometimes what that is, it's the thirst in your body. So if you feel really hungry sometimes, you've just had your meal and you started feeling these pangs of hunger, just grab a bottle of water and just drink it, and trust me, you'll feel even more better. Thank you, Karthik. What makes me blush? If somebody appreciates me a little bit, to say, to say something nice, I blush. Hi, Vivek. Okay, Abhishek is asking me what's my beauty secret. What do I do to keep my skin glowing? Okay, the first things first. When I get up in the morning, I have a glass of rice water, and I've heard that that really amplifies your skin and it makes it soft and clear. So if you're somebody who really believes, and I'm somebody who really believes in clear, soft skin, so that's first thing I do. I also drink a lot of water, and trust me, guys, you can see the difference when you start having water. I know for a lot of people, including me, it's very hard to remind yourself to have water all the time. So what you can do, you can have an app that reminds you how to have, when to have water and how much to have of it. That really helps, and you'll see this, the advantages and the gifts that it gives to your skin. And also try to stay away from your phone. Don't always stick to your phone the entire day, because whether you like it or not, your phone emits UV rays, and because of which it gives a damaging effect to your skin. Luckily, we're not outside, and our skin is protected from the UV rays, the UV rays that come from the sun. But there are also UV rays that come from your phone. So make sure that you're cutting down the time that you're spending in front of your gadgets. I think that's, and also I use, whenever I have the time, I have I use the turmeric and lemon face pack. It really helps me. I don't know whether it really helps me, but it's a placebo effect, so it does. I feel that my skin looks fresher. Okay, now we want to know what is your fitness regime and how you maintain your physical health. Any favorite exercise or workout technique? So I've been a performer for 15 years of my life. I love dancing. I feel that's the best part. So if for a certain day I don't feel like working out and I feel very lethargic, I'll just play a song and I would just burst into a dance. Maybe it could be a belly dance, it could be a Zumba, it could be hip hop, anything that really makes you dance, because it's I know these times are really hard, and when you try to force yourself, never force yourself to work out, because your body works out, it doesn't really adapt to it. And physically, I have alternate days of training. So one day I'll be doing weight training, the other day I'll be doing Pilates, or like yoga. So that mix will actually, the mix actually keeps me motivated and going to work out. And some days I do have my lazy days where, I don't feel like working out. So that day I would take a rest. It's very important to take proper rest and to exercise according to your body. So somebody else might have to exercise 2-3 times in a week. Maybe you have to just exercise 2 times in a week. So it depends on body type. So try many things to figure out that what works for you. But do not lose your eyesight over your diet. Vivek, thank you so much. I'm trying to do my best during this time. I'm trying to have an overall development and focus on the bigger picture, figure out the bigger aim of myself in this time. And thank you so much for your love. It's your love. It's all of your love and blessings that keep me going during this time. So thank you so much. I hope you and your family are keeping well and safe. Karthik, we want to see you winning MU 2020. Inshallah. Thank you, Maya. Okay. Many people have asked me this question, that how important is your body during the pageant? How important your body is during the pageant. The thing is that a lot of people have this misconception and the fact that you need to be a particular body measurement. You need to be 36, 24, 36. That's a myth, because we are all born with a different body type. Somebody might not look like the other person, and you don't have to look like somebody. That's the biggest thing. And I feel that the reason we have like a swimsuit competition is because of the fact they want to see, when you really work on your body, you're bringing this kind of discipline, because it's not very easy to work on your body. People lose out of motivation, so you need great amount of discipline and really dedication towards yourself, love towards yourself, to actually push your, you to that extent that you do what you've had in goals for you, and they see that. So that's very important. Sunita, do you do yoga? Yes, sometimes I do, and Reset has this live yoga sessions every morning. If you're interested, you should go to their page. They come live at 7 a.m. and they have amazing sessions of yoga. You can feel free to join them. I always wanted to learn more about yoga. Whenever I have the time, I'll try to look into it. Because yoga is not only the physical form. The physical form of yoga is just a part of it, they say. Yoga is a whole entire lifestyle where they teach you a lot of things about hygiene, about spirituality. So the topic of yoga is vast. Okay, $1,000,000 question on behalf of majority of your fans and followers. Any insights about your evening gown for MU? I keep on getting this question, and I'm floored by it, that everybody is so eager and so they're waiting for to understand this, what is going to happen. But I feel it's very important to keep a secret and to keep it for that day. And also, owing to the fact that our country is going through such, in fact globally we're going through such a difficult time, and migrant workers, it's a mess. So I'm just praying that everything comes back to normal, and first focusing on that and focusing on them is very important right now, because at the end of the day, these people are the ones that make our life possible. They make our life happening. Abhishek Ashok Mishra. Okay, you have beautiful hair and skin. What natural remedies do you follow to maintain your beautiful skin and hair? Any easy tips if can share with our viewers? Of course. So I have tips that I've been following for 8 years for hair and skin, especially my hair. So tip number 1. So I use this onion juice. I grate onion and make a juice out of it and apply to my scalp, because that's very good for the root development. So if anybody who wants a very strong root, because I hate when hair breaks, so that's something that I use. I also use the egg white. I beat the egg white and I put it on my hair, because it kind of gives out protein and makes your hair smoother. You can also try a mask of curd. That really helps. And with my skin, no matter how much ever you do on the surface, if you're not drinking water, if you're not eating healthy, if you're not eating your greens, it does not make any difference. So very important, work on your skin inside first, and coming on the outside, things that help is that natural remedies that you can find in your kitchen, um, basin face pack where you use or you can even use honey and lemon face pack. That's something that really worked for my tan. I take two spoons of honey, and then I kind of sprinkle lemon, and it really works to take off the tan. Talking about your important pageant preparations, what is your primary goal to achieve at the Miss Universe pageant, and how are you preparing for it? Um, in fact, my biggest, the most special thing about pageants is they make you realize what truly your purpose in life is, because you go through that whole training, and it's so rigorous sometimes that you realize at the end of it what you actually want, and what is something that drives your soul, drives you, no matter what happens. And I think that's what I'm trying to find, because I'm not attracted to the materialistic thing of it. I'm trying to figure out something that I really, really desire. That's something that makes me get up every day and go towards it. So that's the first thing that I'm looking, and that's my primary goal, to be somebody who's driven by her goal, to be somebody who has that passion, that drive, and kind of communicates that on that stage on Miss Universe. You guys can ask me questions on my health and on the physical fitness that I follow during this time. A lot of people don't realize, but mental health is also such an important topic at this moment. I know for a fact that so many people go through it. Even if even you must be going through it at this moment. It's very important. Don't bottle up your emotions. Don't bottle up your feelings. Call anybody that you can trust and tell them how you truly feel. Tell them, what you're going through. It's very important. Your feelings are not to be taken for granted. They are important. So please do that and don't suffer alone. It's definitely a difficult time for all of us, but if you're going to support each other, we're going to go ahead. Trust me. It's just a phase. Absolutely. In the current COVID-19 context, how you keep yourself physically and mentally fit while staying at home. Physically fit, I've just given you a brief into that we have our sessions going on. My amazing team arranges for the sessions that go on with us, whether it's Pilates, whether it's body weight training. Sometimes I do take a run at the terrace that I have. I just go from one end to the other. And some days I spend dancing. How I keep my mental mind in check is that every day that I get up, first thing that I do is I meditate. I take 5 minutes off the day, and I start my day with meditation, because that's very important. People have misconceptions about meditation. They think that in order to meditate, your mind must be free, and you must be able to concentrate on one thing. That's not true. In meditation, you just close your eyes and let your thoughts flow like they are, without trying to by fighting the urge to control it. So that's what I do. I just get up and I close my eyes and meditate for 5 minutes. In the morning, I list down the goals that I want to achieve in that day, and I remind myself, I give myself positive affirmations before I begin the day, because that's very important, and especially during this time. Staying positive is not a very easy thing that comes to all of us. So it's very important that time and time again you remind yourself that you're good, that you're the best, and you'll get through this, and you're bigger than your problems. It's very important. What do you do to burst your stress? I write whenever I feel like I'm overwhelmed by what's happening. Things are happening really fast, and I'm not happy or something. I'll just go and I'll pick up a pen and write whatever I'm feeling, and that really helps. So I think that's also another technique that you can use if you're feeling mentally burdened at this time. And you don't need to overwork yourself. There's a lot of posts that happen that when you need to come out of this quarantine with different sets of skills, you need to have different gifts. No, Even if you come out of this quarantine not learning a single skill or not doing anything at all, there's no problem. There's nothing. You know, you're surviving at this moment, and that's the biggest thing that's required at the moment. Hey Diego, thank you so much. Thank you guys for joining this live. It's been a pleasure sharing my side of the story, sharing what's happening in my life with all of you. I know you must be looking at me from different parts of the world. You can mention in the comment section of what's going on in your side of the world. How have you been keeping up with this entire time? What's my take on the current situation? Do I feel self isolation and social distancing is the only way to fight COVID? It's not the only way to fight COVID. I feel that we can slow the process, and I think all of you know that if we self isolate, if we take the responsibility and stay socially distance yourself, it's going to make things better. But I'm sure that the government are taking a lot of initiatives in testing and making sure that that people are taken care of, people who contract the virus. But on yourself, on an individual level, it's very important to keep yourself safe and your family safe. And the best way, I've read in one of the CNN's posts, that act as if though you have the virus, so that whenever you go out, you're careful, you take all the required measures possible. Aparnika Mishra, what do I do in my free time? Whenever I get free time, I call up at home, and it was getting really tough because our schedules are sometimes packed. So we get tired by the day. So I kind of call up. My parents live in Kuwait, so I call them up, and I spend a lot of time with them. And I've started recently to play Ludo with them online, and it's pretty fun. I always happen to lose, but it's okay. I'm having a lot of fun with my family. We have a very nice time. Okay, Bibek, any words on Indian farmers, because you believe in so much? What can we individuals do for them in the current situation to make their life a little better? You can definitely, as an individual, there are a lot of NGOs that are working towards farmers, especially, this time has made us realize how important farmers are for our economy, how important they are for our entire system in India. So I think you as an individual can support these NGOs. I'm associated with VSP, Vikas Sahyog Pratishthan. You can find it on my profile. You can contribute to them. You can send whatever you're able to them, because they help farmers take all their produce, get to the market, educate them on whatever is required. And I think because usually in India we have small and medium farmers, and they need a lot of help, because most of the time they are not aware of the rights and not aware of what to do next, and they're usually trapped because of the market system. So this is something that you can help. You can help the NGOs, the middle NGOs, to help these farmers. It's very possible. Okay, now talking about your time with eMediHealth, what do you like about eMediHealth, and how was your experience going through the content on emedihealth.com? I think this whole time has made us realize how important it is to get news, especially medical news, from the right sites, from a very credible site, because we've heard of what's happened in Iran and how so many people lost their life because of the fake message that is circulating on WhatsApp. And I think you also must have come across such a message where they tell you do this and do that to get rid of COVID. So going through eMediHealth, I was very impressed that they have a lot of research in what they talk. What they talk does not come out just as statements, but as facts that are backed by research. And that's very important, guys. If you have any doubt, go to eMediHealth, check out their page, check out, and they have great articles written regarding health, regarding fitness that would benefit you. Thank you, Vivek, and I'm glad you asked the question about the farmers. And I really hope that post everything coming normal, we realize this fact and keep keep supporting them, keep making sure that our country goes ahead by supporting farmers. Abhishek, yes, I did share some of the tips that I feel can help with hair and skin. Internally, I would say drink a lot of water and eat green vegetables, eat proper food. Externally, I use honey and a lemon mixture to on my face as a mask. It really helps to remove any kind of tan and any kind of dullness. About my hair, I use a curd pack, or I would use the whites of an egg. That really makes your hair soft. You guys should try it out and let me know how it affects you. Okay, guys, if there's any more questions, I would like to entertain them before we move to the end of the live. Thank you so much for all of you that have taken your precious time from your lives to come here and to be with me in this live. It's been a pleasure. So if there are any questions that you want to ask, post them below. You can also tell me what you've been doing to keep yourself happy, to keep yourself fit. Okay, as a national ambassador of the country, what message would you like to give eMediHealth viewers and citizens to fight and protection against COVID? One of the biggest thought that comes to my mind about this situation is I've been reading a history of a lot of viruses that has affected mankind, and there's one thing in common, that people suffer more from panic and stress of the virus than the virus itself. So it's very important to stay safe, to be disciplined and stay indoors. That's very important. At the same time, it's very important to shift your focus from the fear to something that's more productive. Spend time with your family. Think about that. Think about each member that you've had the gift right now to spend time with. Research something that you've been planning to research but never happens. Take up a hobby that you've always wanted to take up. Or even relax, because we've had such difficult lives, we have such busy lives that we've never got the chance to relax. So this is your time, guys. Relax if you want to. It's very important to sharpen your axe before you use it. So use this time wisely. If you have to relax, if you have to take time off, do that. But stay happy and make sure that you spread positivity around, because that makes a huge difference. Diego, who is your favorite Miss Universe of the past decade? Lara ma'am is my favorite. She's been a mentor and she's such a gorgeous woman. Whenever she enters the room, you can feel the aura around her. So that's very inspiring. And other than that, Pia has been a huge inspiration. I remember being in 12th grade and watching her finale. She's such an inspiring soul and she's so humble. I've recently got the chance to speak to her on Instagram. That was the highlight of the week. I'm super happy. I couldn't stop from celebrating that fact. So guys, I hope I've answered all your questions, and if there's something, you can still drop it. We have a minute or so to pass. But it's been a lovely time that I've had with you guys, and I hope that you're keeping yourself safe, you're keeping your family safe, because that's what's important, guys. There's nothing more important than your health and your family. So thank you for having me today. Thank you eMediHealth for giving me this chance to speak to so many people. It's been a pleasure. and I hope for your success, and good luck with all the good work that you're carrying, giving proper education to everybody about health and fitness. Guys, have a very good day today and take care. Same here.